Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day, and we're back on Hermitcraft. It's been a while, I know. If you didn't see my Kingdoms episode from yesterday, basically I took a break for Thanksgiving to go up north to visit Wisconsin and family and stuff for Thanksgiving, and it's a very long drive, so it's a long trip and blah, 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 blah. And long story short, I'm back. And a lot of stuff has changed on Hermitcraft while I've been gone. And I'll be completely honest. I am so out of the loop right now with Hermitcraft. I have like no idea. Like, I know that this Nether Hub thing is happening. This big project. We're like totally revamping the Nether Hub. I know there's like a Christmas area, and then there's some sort of like headhunt thing going. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm super lost. I have no idea, guys. I even missed our meeting, which is something that almost never happens. We do a meeting like every couple of weeks where we talk about, our plans and events and all sorts of mostly boring things. How do I get down from here? I guess perhaps this way? This looks promising. We talk about, mostly administrative stuff that's fairly boring in nature. But our meeting this last Thursday, I actually missed because I had to take my wife to there's lava. Okay. That was unexpected. Did not expect there to be lava right there. This is where, yeah, okay. How in the world am I supposed to get back inside the main part of the hub? I guess we'll go around this way. I had to take my wife to the airport because she has gone on a business trip, which is also why my break lasted a little bit longer than just Thanksgiving. I wanted to spend a little bit of time with my wife before she left for about 2 weeks. She's going to be gone for quite a while. But anyway, we're back on the Hermitcraft server, and somewhere around here, I think there's a holiday Christmassy area, but I'm not really sure where. Spawn. I don't know. I have no idea. Or actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think we had said it was going to be one of the areas, like in the island place, like on the main island, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go look. Because I want to do a little bit of stuff for the Christmassy area because, 'tis the season and all that. There we go. Ooh, there's a giant obsidian block thing. Okay, I don't know what that is. But let's swing in here real quick. Let me just grab a bed and let's sleep. There we go. Also, before any of you say it, yes, I know the Hermitcraft recap is a thing. I have not had the opportunity to watch even the recap videos lately. I plan to watch them after I'm done recording this episode, or maybe while I'm recording this episode if I end up doing a bunch of off-camera stuff. But the thing with the recap is great, but they can't show everything. It's just not possible. A recap cannot possibly show everything that's going on. They summarize, but you still miss a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out kind of as I go. But I'm back, and I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I really want to find this Christmas area. I thought that we were planning to have it over here, like past Concorp and kind of past the fantasy area, but I might be completely wrong on that. Also, spoilers could happen. I don't know. This looks Christmas. This is totally the Christmas area. That is absolutely a Christmas tree. It's gotta be, right? Like, there's no way that this thing is not a Christmas tree. And all of this snow and stuff, this has to be it. This has to be it. There's no way that this is something else. Okay. Good. So we have found we found the spot that we were looking for. So let's see here. It looks like this has all been kind of marked out. I'm assuming that's kind of claimed. So maybe we'll build something like over here-ish. This looks relatively open. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I think this will work. Okay, cool. So now that we know where the Christmas area is... Oh, also, let's actually swing in here real quick and just see where this nether portal comes out. See if maybe I can make the trip a little bit faster. Okay, so we're still within the hub. And... Okay, I see where we are. So it's straight out that way. Ghast, you need to go. Sorry, my friend. You're not welcome here. I will take your drops, though, just in case. Anyway. Let's see. This looks promising? Yes. Okay. So it's out in that direction. So I think if we just go up here and then kind of fly down, we should be able to get to it pretty easily. Good, good, good. Okay, let me get some resources and stuff together for this build. And I will return in just a moment. All right, guys, I am grabbing most of the material. I think I have almost all the materials that I need. I just need one more thing. And I figured, well, I was over here in the shopping district. I might as well check the store. I just pulled 40 diamonds out of the Bush's boutique. That means that this store has probably made more in the last, like, 2 weeks, because I checked it before I left and went up north. It's made more in, like, the last 2 weeks than it has in, like, the entirety of the season up to this point combined. Makes me want to check the glass shop. What do we got in here? I guess I didn't restock this before I left. I thought I did, but I guess not. Maybe I only restocked the actual glass. Wow, not much for regular glass sales. There's some stained glass. Oh, hey, come back, you. I need that. Okay. Whoa! Okay, so we are completely out of white. Look at that. Almost, like, 104 diamonds pulled? Just from the shops. Just from those 2 shops while I was gone. That's fantastic. Now, what I need to figure out is if anyone around here has a dye shop. Because I don't see one. I know, like, False sells ink, but what I need specifically is cocoa beans. Because I need brown concrete powder, and I have not seen any. So, I don't know. I know there's a cocoa bean farm over in the industrial district, but I don't see a dye shop anywhere. Let me put these in here where they belong. Oh, look at that. I can't even fit all my diamonds. I've got so many of them. Anyway, I should also grab more rockets. There we go. And I'm set on rockets like forever because of the Dig My Bits challenge. I got shulker boxes upon shulker boxes of them. Now that's the sweet shop. Oh, maybe, I don't suppose the sweet shop sells cocoa beans by any chance, do they? Candy apples, cookies, pumpkin pies. Nope, no cocoa beans. Well, I suppose I could always just go to the jungle and just get them myself. I mean, there is a jungle not super far away. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I know there is one somewhere. Or maybe I can check the cocoa bean farm over here. I'm sure whoever built this farm wouldn't care if I took some cocoa beans as long as I replanted afterwards, especially since it's just me and Exuma on the server right now, and they'll grow back by the time someone would come and actually harvest them. I'm not sure where this thing outputs to, though. Oh, I see. Okay, so you press a button, and then it goes somewhere? Where does this thing actually output to? This farm looks like it might be too smart for me. Oh, okay. There's a door over here with a chest and some cocoa beans. Okay. So maybe it doesn't actually output. Maybe there are... Hold on. I'm going to peek at this. I want to see this redstone. So there's no hoppers or anything underneath here. Okay, I see. Yeah, without knowing whose this is, I think I'll probably just go to the jungle and just get them myself. Because I don't know. And I don't know exactly where this outputs to. Anyway, I'm going to go get my cocoa beans and I'll meet you over in the Christmas district. All right, guys, I am back and welcome to the brown blob. Okay, this is not really going to look like this. But basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to make ourselves a gingerbread house. Because I thought that was a very fitting kind of Christmassy holiday theme thing. And this is all brown wool, but it's not going to ultimately be brown wool. It's actually going to be brown wool mixed with concrete powder. And I think it's probably going to end up being about 50-50. I think I want about half concrete and about half wool, or concrete powder and half wool. But the thing is, if I build it all out of concrete powder and then try to mix the wool in, it's really a pain because the concrete powder is a gravity block. So I decided to basically make the whole frame out of wool first, and then it becomes fairly easy. Yeah, as you can see it doing it right there. And it becomes fairly easy to just mix the concrete powder in, and I think that will give us kind of a nice bit of texture variation that gives us kind of that gingerbread house vibe, if that makes sense. So that's kind of the plan. I really don't want to pillar with wool if I can avoid it. I suppose I can pillar up with the concrete powder, can't I? Aha! Life hacks, or something like that anyway. There we go. So what we're going to have is kind of like a four-way prong, sort of a plus shape, like a plus sign shaped house, something like this. And let me just finish getting those little bits like so. And then build that. And there we go. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm not going to do an interior. I just realized I probably should have gotten a whole bunch of dirt so that I can fill in this little bit here, because we're going to want some of this to be concrete powder, and if I don't have like some sort of framework underneath it, it's going to get all messed up. Yeah, let me go get a bunch of dirt and get that stuff filled in, and then I will be back. The beautiful dirt ceiling is complete. And I've got the wool put in place up there as well. So I think the next thing is actually, you know what? Let's do a different part first. I'm going to grab 5 different colors. Let's maybe go here, here, and here. Maybe something like that. I'm gonna grab 5 different colors of concrete. And what we're gonna do with these, that did not work very well. Fly, please. You can do it. I believe in you, self. There we go. We made it. Is my volume really low? I feel like my volume is super low. Ha! I knew it! There we go. That's much better. What I want to do here is we're just gonna kind of work our way through the colors like this, and just sort of go in order, and we're just gonna kind of put them right along the very edge here, and these are going to be representing like the candies. How many of you guys have actually seen like a real gingerbread house? Because you see them in like movies and TV shows around Christmas time. Like you see that stuff all the time. But I think in my entire life, I've seen like maybe one. I think I've seen a real gingerbread house like once my entire life. You just don't see them in reality all that much, but they're still very festive. They're very festive, I think. Anyway, so let's kind of finish this. Is this going to line up flawlessly? Because if it did, I'll feel like a genius. No, it won't. But that's all right. This is fine. This is fine, just like this. Okay, so we now have all of our bright colors and all that kind of stuff, and, you know, it's all wonderful and beautiful and whatever. Okay, so now we need to do the icing, the frosting on top. And we're going to use a combination of regular snow and quartz stairs. I don't know if this is going to be enough quartz stairs. Tell you what, let's just grab... Where's my dirt box? Dirt box. Dirt. Go in dirt box. Take... that's not my pick. I moved all of it. All right, there we go. Grab this that has all the quartz stuff in it, and... icing time. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go stairs up on these edges like so. How do I want to do this bit? I did not think this through. This bit's gonna be a little weird. Tell you what, let's maybe do one side, because this side and this side will be, well, mostly symmetrical. They're not going to be exactly symmetrical, but they'll be mostly symmetrical. I mean, I'm going to change some of the texture variation and stuff like that. And like the heights of the snow, for example. That's part of the reason we're using snow for this, is because you can go like this, but then you can say, like, I want a little bump up here. And you can kind of randomize it a little bit and make it look a lot more like frosting. Because if you ever see icing or frosting, whatever you want to call it, on a gingerbread house or anything else for that matter, it's rarely perfectly even. It's usually a little bit thicker or thinner at certain points, and I want to kind of represent that here a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's sleep. There we go. Let's grab some of this brown concrete powder. Because as I said, I didn't make it. My elytra skills, everything is so rusty right now. When I was recording yesterday's Kingdoms episode, I almost forgot my intro. Like, I feel so, like, unprofessional right now. It's terrible. Anyway, let's kind of mix in some of this concrete powder here. We're going to use our shears to speed this up, otherwise we'll be here for a million years. There we go. Maybe a little bit like that. Here and here. Maybe those, and then maybe back here we'll do just like a couple. Maybe what we'll do, instead of doing this entire side, let's maybe do just this one sort of quarter of it first, to kind of get an idea of if we think this is gonna work or not. This is the only part right here that I'm, like, a bit skeptical about, is this bottom part right here. This part kind of concerns me a bit, but I think we can probably still kind of make it work. So anyway, let's kind of build, sort of randomize this just a bit. All right, kind of build it up there. Maybe we go like that. Maybe here. That one will be up a little higher. And then I suppose we could just turn all of this into snow. Because we've got, it's not like we're running low on this stuff. We've got infinite snow. Someone made a little snow golem farm place thing that's like, I think that's it way over there. But something along these lines, I think will look fairly good. Yeah, let's take a look at that. And if we look at that from a distance, yeah, I think that's given us kind of the look we want. You know, I mean, it's snow on top, but we want it to look, I think that does look like the frosting or whatever. I think that'll totally work. I mean, obviously we'll have different colors and or different heights and stuff up here as well. You know, kind of as we go. And we don't want it to be like completely symmetrical or anything like that. We want it to be kind of varied, but I think that's definitely the look we're going for. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe we go like this. I think that gives us a nice contrast with the brown and then the white. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the rest of the roof, and then I will return. All right, guys, I think I have finished the gingerbread-y part of the house. The roof, I love. I love the way the roof turned out. I think it turned out really well. We got all the colors and all this kind of stuff. But the front's looking a little bit barren. So I want to try a couple of things. Maybe like right about here. I just want to try something maybe like this, right? And then maybe we'll do another one. I don't think they need to be like centered. I think we could do something like that. Like they could be kind of offset a little bit. And then I was thinking maybe, let's grab a few different types of leaves here. Maybe what we can do is kind of make like these little reef things, or I don't know what I would even necessarily call them. But we're gonna kind of vary the leaves a little bit if we can. Maybe here. Ooh. And what I will ultimately end up doing is randomizing this a bit more. Oh, actually, that one needs to be up there. Okay. Yeah, we'll end up randomizing this a bit more. But ultimately, the plan here is to have these kind of like wrapping around. Maybe here. Sort of like wrapped around these poles. These like very festive, holiday decorated, colored Christmas pole tree things. I don't even know what I would call them. But I don't know. Maybe something kind of like that. They're not really trees per se. Yeah. I don't like that at all. I'm just gonna say that's a no. There was an attempt. An attempt was made, and now we just pretend that never happened. Okay, so the other idea, I think, is also a very Christmassy one. Although this one's probably a little bit more sort of traditional, I guess you would say. And that is very simple. Just candy canes. You know, something like that. I think just real simple. You could also maybe make them like this. But I don't know. Maybe that is better. It's hard to do a candy cane that looks exactly right on a really small scale like this. I mean, honestly, it's hard to do anything with curves on a really small scale like that. I think I like this, though. Oh, excuse me. I'm up way past my bedtime recording this video right now. I'm super tired, but I promised that I would have a Hermitcraft video out, well, today for you, yesterday, tomorrow for me. And by golly, I'm going to have a Hermitcraft video out, even if it kills me, because I've been slacking on Hermitcraft for way too long. So let's maybe go and do a couple of these. What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that one would come over. And there. And then we just do this. Yeah, something like that I think could work. And then, I mean, we could always just take a page out of the Corrales build instruction manual and, you know, just add bushes. But I think if we're going to do that... do we need to make the ground underneath them snow? I don't think it has to be snow, but I think it can't be grass. I think it needs to probably be coarse dirt. Decisions. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll just leave it for now, and I'll let you guys give me some feedback. You think coarse dirt underneath bushes? And then, you know, you'd still put leaves and stuff on top. I spent quite a while before I started building this, just grinding out these snow layers. This farm is not super intuitive. It took me a while to figure out you got to do it like this. But, you know, once it gets going, it really gets going. This thing gets the job done. For all your snow place covering needs. Unfortunately, I'm like 99% sure that snow does not block mob spawning, which I really feel like it should, because carpet does. You know, and most things that take up, that are like a partial block do indeed block mob spawning, but I don't believe snow does. Anyway, so I think something like this, and then what we'll want to do probably is, I'm thinking like coarse dirt under here. We would put, for now, I'm just going to put some bushes like this, and then on top of them, they'd still have snow, right? So, wait for us to get a little bit more color in, but still be fairly festive. And then the other thing is on these areas, like over here, we can kind of build up a little bit. And then the other nice thing is that in some of these spots, like if we build this up to here, you could just walk up. You don't even have to actually go down at all. You can just walk. Nah, not that one. But anyway, you guys get the idea. I'm also really liking the path block with the snow on the side. This one little grass block is here for the sole purpose of driving me to the point of insanity. Fixed. But I don't know. You know, we'll see what the other hermits want to do. I just wanted to come over here, kind of get back into the swing of things, build a gingerbread house that I honestly quite like. I think this is just a really cool, but also fairly simple build. It's very simple shapes, and maybe we'll do something with the ceiling or something maybe some other time, or maybe I'll let somebody else who's like actually enjoys doing interiors do the inside of it. But either way, my friends, I am unfortunately oh dear. See? I told you I'm out of practice. I'm messing up my outro. Oh, did it yesterday with the Kingdoms one too. Anyway, my friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.